Oh, baby. Oh,
What is the biggest L you guys have ever taken? You were just taking a big L.
Yeah.
Probably.
there was this L shop down the road from where I was growing up. Yeah.
Pull the heist on them.
I feel like I've taken some pretty big L's. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I applied to a bunch of colleges and got denied for all of them.
That's kind of an L, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
then
like
I
a
got
normal
in one.
L, though. I feel like a lot of people take L's like that.
Well, the reason for mine was because I was fucking homeschooled, and like my accreditation for my
Loser.
homeschool was just like not really accepted by a lot of schools. But
Did your mom just write down on a piece of line paper saying, like, yeah,
He graduated.
he graduated?
it was a private homeschool, and I had like honors and like when I did get into a college, I graduated with like the highest possible honors and like a 4.4 GPA and stuff. But
hell is wrong with
Is
you?
that what your fucking mom told you? What kind of homeschool isn't private?
well, it's like a paid private homeschool where like there's a private curriculum that you have to actually.
So
like,
why did you get homeschooled? Is there a reason for that?
because my parents were really busy. I feel like probably I don't really know exactly why other than that, but it was very difficult. Like I did 8th and 9th grade together and 11th and 12th grade together. So I would do like school all year round. I didn't have a summer break.
Damn.
So do you
What?
think that you have? Is there any kind of like social ineptitude that you think you have now?
Oh yeah, bro, I got Asperger's for sure.
Really?
Yeah, no doubt. Like absolutely 100%.
What is Asperger's?
It's just like there's a lot of levels to it. It's just like a type, like a on the spectrum of autism, but it's a lot of people who have it. A lot of people who have it, you would never really guess. And then there are some people where you can definitely guess where they have like really unique, strange things they do. Like sometimes they lack empathy, or like lack self-awareness. But I don't know. I feel like if you're I don't know. I have some pretty volatile opinions on autism that aren't like offensive or anything like that, but just from like my experience being homeschooled, I definitely can see why I'm way different than most other people for sure. So social cues, stuff like that, yeah, definitely. Like, sometimes I just don't understand why people are upset. Like people around me are just mad at me. I just don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why. Or I'll think someone's really mad at me and they're just not. You know?
Yeah.
I think I might have Asperger's.
That's how I get whenever I'm stoned.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like it's pretty easy to get Asperger's because I don't think I'm like in
Can
any
you develop
way.
Asperger's?
I don't know. That's why I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on it. I just know that I have.
Dude, go ask your mom right now.
No,
When I was a kid, it was a lot worse.
I always assumed that people were just kind of born on the spectrum, and like there's a lot of people who don't even know that they're Asperger's. They get tested as an adult, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
wow, this explains a lot, like in my past.
Yes.
So
Yes, exactly. My mom used to. She has it as well. My mom used to assume that she was like, you probably just have Asperger's like me, but and then I do. Turns out, but it hasn't inhibited me to do anything. Just sometimes I just don't understand people's like emotions and stuff. But I try really hard though, and like if I really am like self-aware about it, I do.
Is it you don't understand, or is it like let's say you're around somebody that's just kind of an emotional person, and then something happens and they just cry, and you're like, why are you crying over that? Like,
Yeah. It's very just like I don't understand why some people are so emotional.
I think I might have Asperger's because I feel like that all the time.
Yeah,
Like my mom will
get
be telling a
diagnosed
story.
live on the podcast.
yeah.
My mom will be telling a story and she'll start crying, and I'm just like, why are you crying? Like, why are you so upset over something that's so like trivial?
Yeah, or just like really, really, really obsessed over something. Like when I discovered Led Zeppelin when I was 14 years old. I didn't know Led Zeppelin was a thing. My parents just listened to country music, and I discovered Led Zeppelin at age 14, and all I listened to was Led Zeppelin 2 for like 2 years. Literally that one album for 2 years. And I was completely obsessed with Jimmy Page, and completely obsessed with Robert Plant, and completely fucking obsessed with John Bonham and the keyboard / bassist.
And the fifth guy or the fourth guy?
Yeah. Whatever his name
I
is.
feel like that.
John Paul Jones.
That's not
mean-
weird though. Like
Yeah.
you're a kid and you found something that you like.
Yeah, but like
that's
all my
not
other
really
friends had like the cultural stuff. Like they would listen to Asking Alexandria, and they would do what all their friends did. And like I
Yeah,
was
but those
friends,
people are fucking boring, man.
yeah, exactly. But that's like that's what I'm saying is like the whole Asperger's thing. It really doesn't. It's not affected me in any way negatively, but it's like it has a weird. At least when I was a kid, it had a weird like negative connotation to it. But I feel like I'm just more. I can just
the
focus
thing
on
is too is
singular
I feel
things.
like with all these terms, when you hear that term, it's kind of like people just assume you're like mentally retarded. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like people saying, "Oh, you have autism. Oh, you must fucking eat crayons." You know, like it's people associate that word with something so much more aggressive than it actually is.
Autistic.
That's
kids
why
are
there's a
actually
spectrum.
brilliant most of the time. Yeah.
Exactly. But that's why it's a spectrum. You have people on the low end and you have people on the high end. It's like
Yeah,
just because
I really don't even like. I haven't even said it until like recently because people have asked. Like, they're like, do you have Asperger's?" And I'm like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" But I never even mentioned it for years on YouTube just because I feel like people would just fucking call me a fucking retard.
just roast you. Yeah.
But you know,
A lot of the people
I
saying
was just
that
asking because
probably
Go
have
ahead.
Asperger's themselves. So
probably
yeah, it's cool though. I like it. I enjoy it. I wouldn't change anything about myself. Except for this big old dick. Thing's heavy as fuck. It's really heavy, bro.
I'm not very knowledgeable about any of it. I always thought like you could tell if somebody had something like that by how long they took to like shake your hand or something. You know, you like hold your hand out and they just kind of like stare at it.
Yeah, or on the phone, bro. Have you ever talked to someone on the phone who just doesn't know when? I don't really know when to talk sometimes. If you're talking, you call someone up and there's just like, have this person never talked to anyone on the phone? Like they don't even know how to fucking talk on the phone.
Yeah, some people. I used to have phone anxiety when I was younger. I used to be afraid of like it wasn't necessarily afraid. I was just kind of like worried that I was going to like be awkward. I guess
I still feel that way. I'm very different in person, I guess, than I am in videos. I feel like I'm a pretty quiet person. Like
I
in
do
real
get
life.
that vibe. I do get that vibe though from you, for real. I feel like you're very
I don't.
reserved.
I don't at
quiet,
all.
Non-confrontational.
I feel like you're just constantly running around screaming.
No,
Really?
I mean, it depends on the situation. Like I get in moods. Like if I'm with the right crowd of people
Yep.
you
and I'm
open up.
having a good time,
Yeah.
then it's different. But like if I don't really know you or I've only
Just
met
like
you
around strangers.
yeah, I'm really quiet. And I kind of have like a thing where it's like I just don't really have anything to say to this person.
A shell. You got like a
A
shell.
little bit,
I
yeah.
feel like maybe you take a little time to warm up to people. I'm like that. You know,
I'm not awkward though. I don't feel like.
I try whenever I'm around people like new people, I actively try to be like funny. Like when my cousin used to live with me and he would bring like his cop buddies around, I would like talk to them and try and be like interesting, like I would joke with them and whatever.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on the situation.
Yeah. Would you guys ever do any like over the top physical comedy or like bits or anything? When I was a kid, I used to do a Sean Connery impression when I was a little kid. I thought it was really funny.
What, like to make other people laugh or
Like
something?
adults, yeah. Because I didn't have any
yeah,
friends that were
100%.
kids really.
Yeah, I had a big bin full of props like a Carrot Top, and I would just like put on a full show.
Goddamn prop comic.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny. Damn prop comic. I'll tell you.
I've
what.
never laughed at a prop comic. Other than the only person I've ever laughed at is Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
But I don't really know if that's prop. I mean, he's kind of like
Kill you.
yeah. Oh yeah, hearing I kill you. Oh my god, I would fucking shit my diaper. That shit was hilarious.
I never thought it was that funny, to be honest.
I don't know why I did. I would just
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of
I
like
don't know why I didn't.
one of my because like back then there wasn't like a whole lot of offensive comedy that was readily available. So I feel like that was around the time where I was kind of really getting into like South Park and stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, racist comedy, and then he pulls out the fucking terrorist. That's a skeleton with a
Yeah.
damn hijab on or whatever the head thing is called.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too when I was a kid.
I don't
Like
know why I
Carrot
didn't
Top,
think
he
it
would
was
pull out like a banana, like just a fake banana, and be like, "Oh, banana gun."
He's
And then
really
just, like,
red
throw it away.
and really muscular and red, and he's weird looking.
Yeah, he's very well known for. Well,
was a
I don't know
good
if he still
carrot.
does, but he was very well known for steroids.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
He
He's
looks
fucking
burnt
jacked.
out.
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah, dude.
zoided out of his mind now.
Zoided, right? He's on that.
Yeah,
Liver
he looks
King
like an
diet.
air fried squash.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about him is his nutsack because Dooo sent like a video of him
Yeah, that's
Showing his nutsack or
still up
something.
to this day.
It's so funny to say, like, the only thing I know about this man is his nutsack. That's it.
Yeah.
And his red hair.
No, he posted an Instagram video, or I think it was an Instagram video of him just going for a jog in those little like super short, loose hanging jogging shorts that runner men will wear. And he's just like doing little air steps and stuff, like knee lifts, and his cock just hanging out, just dangling there. Just fully and completely.
Balls.
Yep.
Was it huge and thick?
Did you not watch it?
No, and I don't really have an interest in watching it, so don't send it
What
to
the
me.
fuck is wrong with you? I'll send it
How
to you.
dare you?
Send it to me.
I have Asperger's.
Okay.
Asperger.
Well, here's the first sign. You don't want to see Carrot Top or
Yeah,
Wiener.
I sell them. $5 a pop.
I'll find it for you, babe.
I wish I was a little more outspoken sometimes. I feel like I have a problem sometimes with like thinking something and then not saying it, and then that becomes a problem. You know what I mean? Like you already know the solution to something, but you don't vocalize it, I guess.
Right, you hesitate.
Yeah. I get annoyed when people like try and tell me something and I already know like what to do.
Oh, I know. I fucking hate that. That's so annoying.
I can't fucking stand that. And
That's called mansplaining.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom earlier about like dieting and stuff, and she's like trying to tell me all about like, oh, well, you should do this, and then you can get a calendar and you can write down every day on the calendar. I'm like, Mom, I know. I just know. Everything you're telling me, I already know.
I hope you
And
punched
then-
that bitch in the nose.
And then yeah, I chopped her legs off.
Did you eat the legs?
Yeah, you're gonna lose weight now, Mom. When you lose your fucking legs, bitch.
This is the most optimal strategy.
Like I understand it because she's like trying to be helpful, but at the same time, it's just like ugh. Like I hate hearing things I just already know. It's like
You're
Yeah.
you're retarded.
yeah.
I also hate when people like interrupt someone that is obviously way more qualified than they are about something.
Mm-hmm.
And like somebody that already knows so much about a topic, and then they just get fucking interrupted by Billy Bob, who's like, yeah, I think I saw that on TikTok about 2 years ago. And they just think they're a fucking expert on it.
Well, I mean, if they saw it on TikTok, they are the resident authority on that.
Yeah, true.
Skillshare or TikTok? Which do
Yep.
you prefer to learn with, my friends?
It blows my mind that TikTok is a credible source of information for some people.
It's not.
It blows my mind.
Yeah,
like I
guys.
understand, like if you hear something on TikTok, like and you go and research it and like you actually put in effort, but if you just follow what like, you know, Dave Matthew 47 is telling you about fucking COVID vaccines, it's like
Matthew. That's funny.
then it's just like you just fucking you're dumb. You're just dumb. You're dumb.
You guys excited to get your monkeypox vaccines?
I ain't taking
I'm
that vaccine.
anti-vax now.
I'm not even COVID vaccine, honestly. I haven't gotten it yet. I
I
don't
ain't
know why.
taking no monkeypox vaccine. I welcome it. Matter of fact, I hope it infects the whole fucking world.
We
all
need
turn into
herd
monkeys.
immunity.
That's what
Waking Rabbi.
Planet of the Apes is based on. When just everybody gets
Yeah.
monkeypox.
This is how it's
We
The
can
world
have
would be a
our
better
modules
place.
together.
It'd be a better place if we were all just dragging our knuckles and eating bananas and
It would be
shit
cool if
wherever
we were all
wanted.
monkeys, but we had the like capacity of humans. Like we understood. Like we were all just kind of like
Nah,
just big old monkeys. We could like jump on buildings and like pull ourselves up and stuff. But we just
nah, because that's where the problem comes from, bro. Is thinking like a human.
Yeah, you just described humanity.
But yeah, but we would
Basically.
technically just be like superhuman. Like because like a human can't just jump on top of a roof and like pull himself up and eat banana and
Speak
scratch
for
nutsack.
yourself, buddy.
Yeah, but we have
say
the
do pull-ups.
technology to do that for us. That would be the cool part about going back to monkey brain and monkey physique. You know?
If a fucking monkey just grew up, went to public school, never worked out, ate terrible food, and then had a YouTube channel, I doubt it could fucking jump onto the top of a building either.
Big old
Literally
fat
just-
gorilla.
You just
Fair.
described my life.
Pretty much what I am right now.
Yeah, you summarized my whole life.
Just an obese gorilla.
My bad, brother. My bad.
Big monkey, big monkey.
If I make that noise, my dog Frankie fucking hates it. The gibbon whoop. The
Really?
She
I
starts
love
going
gibbons.
crazy.
They're so funny looking. Gibbons are like frogs.
Nah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just that bubble thing they have on their neck reminds me of a frog.
Nah. Shh.
Little ribbit monkey.
I love both though, gibbons and frogs. I'm a huge frog fan.
It's
We
really
should
progressive.
crossbreed.
I saw this video the other day. These frogs like arguing with each other, and they started fighting in the rain.
What were they arguing about?
The socioeconomic position of the world right now.
The banana prices.
Yeah. Why would frogs be arguing about banana prices?
Because they're into the global economy and they care about monkeys.
You're probably trading them. Hello?
Because frogs and gibbons are the same.
Exactly. Now you see, boy. Now you've opened your third eye, boy.
I love you.
I love you too.